Oh my gosh, this stack is comically big. Okay, and it's falling. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. Today's video, by the way, hi everyone. I'm Jacqueline Michelle, and welcome to my channel. We talk about all things creative planning, happy planner, disc-bound system planning, as well as some journal stuff. And today, this video is all about my planner lineup and do I really use all these planners that I have working for me right now. And I'm going to touch on a little bit of my planner why I plan like this and why I even do paper planning in 2025 in the age of the digital age. Why is paper planning even a thing? But mostly I want to talk about in this video, I'll probably make another video about the planner why in a future video, but I will touch on it briefly here. But this video is mostly about my planner lineup and do I really use all these things? I'm just going to be completely honest and open and transparent and let you know if I actually do use all of these things that I have in my lineup. So let's just start from the top. I'm going to set these aside for right now because this is a very large stack. Starting from the top, this is my new journal. I have one short on it. Right now it's basically a creative project where I am writing down verses and kind of making this a faith-based planner. This is just where I tested out my new distress inks, and I don't know if I'm going to keep this as a page or do something else with it, but I don't feel like it really goes. It's kind of a very stark difference from this to this anyways, but that's as far as I've gotten in that. I plan to fill that up with fun Bible journaling, stuff like that. So I am using that, but this is not time sensitive, and it's just whenever I do have time to come to it, I will come to it and do a little creative project, and I usually make them into a short. If you are interested in me making a long video about these like Dutch doors and stuff like that and Bible verse writing, just let me know. I'll make a long video. So that is that one. This one, it is in my daughter wrote a nice A+ on it because mommy's good at journaling. This is an old journal that I picked up just on a trip, and I am not going to open this and show you exactly what's in it, but what is in this is like my mad scientist notes. That's what I call this. It's my mad scientist kind of sketchbook, notebook, anything that I have that I want to write down here. Sometimes it is Bible study stuff, other things that I'm doing. It's just a free-for-all private little journal, and I do keep it in my lineup section of my shelf over here. If you haven't seen my video about how I keep my planner supplies organized and right next to me, I have a video on it. I think it's called like how I organize and store my planner products, something like that. I'll link it at the end of this video, but go watch that because it shows you how I keep this all like organized and on reach for day to day. This is a planner that you see me use all the time. This is basically, it's my catch-all journal, it's my memory planner. This is my Franken planner, what I keep on my desk and what I write in every day. So yes, I do use this every day, and I keep about 3 layouts, but I have started doing this new layout, and I just have it out right now because I'm kind of breaking it in and how I want to use it for planning my schoolwork. I'm just adding that in, but this planner actually brings in these other planners, okay? So I do use these other planners, but this is really the only planner that I use that I actually write in and I'm holding on a day-to-day basis. All of these other ones are pretty much storage, okay, and archive. And this one is the one thing that I have not used that I like say that I'm using, but I'm really not using it. I just could not resist this beautiful matte cover from RonRong. It is her Bookworm volume something, like volume 3 or something like that. It was just so stunning and beautiful, and these gold discs are from Live Love Posh, so it's just kind of a notebook that I put together, and I had an idea for it. I put some filler paper in here, but I haven't used it yet, so this is the one that I'm not using, and then I might repurpose soon because I probably will need these notebook pages for my studies, and I don't know. I might use these dividers in my Franken planner. So this one, full transparency, haven't done anything with yet. And it is going to remain on my shelf for now. This is my catch-all dashboard. It's going to be my 2025 archive planner, but it also holds my undated dashboard extension packs that I pull for my Franken planner each month. So right now it looks like it's kind of full, but eventually it will have all the 2025 pages completed and in here and archived for that year because it says 2025 on the front cover. I thought that would be kind of smart to have it as my 2025 archive planner. And then once this year is over in December, this will just go on a shelf, probably not in my actual planner room, but in a bookshelf somewhere where it just stays as a memory keeping kind of thing. And I can also reference it if I need to for any reason. So that's what that is. So this isn't actually a planner that I use. It's just something that I use for storage and archiving. Same with this one. This one is my 2024 to 2025 memory keeping journal. And that's how I memory keep. I don't really use photos. Although I'm not opposed to it, I just don't do it yet. I don't have the time to really print the photos out. But that's what this is. I write little memories and things in here. And that's my journal, memory keeping journal. And again, I have the blank pages also in here that I pull from every month and put in my Franken planner. So I do use those, but I'm just not like reaching for these on a day-to-day basis. About once a month, I will open them up and get the pages that I need out for this big boy. Anyway, and then these two things, you might have seen my video on what I store in here. These are two just expander discs with clear covers, and these are just storage systems. I wouldn't even call these planners. These are just storage that I have extra things that I may use in my Franken planner. So I have folders, clear tab dividers, I have dashboards, I have decorative tab dividers, and I have these top tab dividers too, and Happy Planner bookmarks, all in here. Okay, I do a more in-depth video on another video on my channel, so that is that one. And then this is the same thing. This is just notebook paper and inserts that I have. And again, if you're curious as to the details of what is in here, you can check out that video. As for the planner why, let's bring this baby front and center. As for my planner why, I have gotten into decorative planning because it was a time in my life that was really chaotic and really hard time, really, and it's still kind of a hard time. I am separated right now from my husband, not by choice, but just forced separation, if you know what I mean. Not by him either. Neither one of us is choosing it. He is away, and that's what I'll say about that. He is away, and don't know when he's going to come back. So I've been doing this alone, right? And I just got into this hobby because I wanted a place that I could put I could just have a safe place, a happy place that I could go that didn't require me, you know, taking a vacation or leaving my kids, something that I could do, a hobby that is mine. And I found decorative planning kind of in the darkest time of my life, really the hardest time of my life. And it's served me as a creative outlet as well as a tool to help keep my spirits high and to keep me focused on task and not to get in the like overwhelm of the like, I don't know what's going to happen in my life. I don't know when I'm going to see my partner again. So this kind of helps me to stay on task each day because I have 3 daughters, all different ages, age 16, age 6, age 1.5, and I have 3 pets. I have a dog, a little Frenchie dog, and I have 2 cats. So all those lives, 6 lives, are depending on me to be their mom. Here's a Mother's Day spread that I did for myself. Because mom life is difficult life, and it is a lot on your shoulders. And this is one way that I keep it light. Like I keep it, all the things that I need to get done, all the cooking and the cleaning and the to-dos and the errands and the dropping off and the picking up and all of the things. It just, like this planner, I know it sounds crazy, but having these decorative stickers in this planner just gives me a little bit of a boost every day, and it helps me to get through, honestly. Like, no lie. Helps me to get through. Am I perfect with it? Is my handwriting always completely perfect? Do I fill out all the boxes that I put down? No. Do I have intentions to fill them out? Yes, but it's not always about getting it all filled out and completed. Sometimes it really is just about doing the thing, you know, just putting it on paper, keeping myself accountable, because that's really what I needed at the time. I was so lost. I was so dark, depressed. I deal a little bit with postpartum depression, and I'm coming up on my 2 year from having my last baby. So things are getting a little bit better for me. Actually, the last few months I've noticed an increase in my mood because it is true, like it takes about 2 years for your whole body to get back to what it was. I mean, as close to what it can be before you have a baby. It's just a big, big transition for your body and your life. So it really does take a long time to bounce back, and you're never going to be the same, right? Like each child brings a new thing to your life, a new way of living, because you add one more person to your family, so things will never be the same. But that's a good thing, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that adjustment takes time to adjust to. And again, with your body and your hormones and your nutrients and all the things, your sleep, those first 2 years after having a baby are very hard for all of us, I think. Sometimes I think we think that it's supposed to be like right back to normal in 6 weeks, but that's not true. In fact, this last one, I've had 3 C-sections now, and so this last one was really, actually, it took me a lot longer to recover for some reason, and I had lingering pain for a very long time. I'd say about 6 months. I had some sort of lingering pain in my body from that. So even just physically, it took me a while this time to get back to what I was, you know, physically. And it's still different. But so this is a little bit of my planner why. If you have any questions about anything that I talked about, or if you would like me to expand on any topic further, then you can drop that in the comment section. I would love to get to know you better. am almost at 100 followers, which I am so surprised and so grateful for. I'm just happy that almost 100 people now have chosen to watch my videos, to subscribe to my channel, and to support me on this journey. And that just blows my mind. So thank you for that. Thank you for being here. And if you do have any topics that you'd like me to discuss more, let me know and I will be happy to discuss them. And if you have any planner things that you would like to see from me, also let me know, because I'm only sharing what I'm doing. And if you want to see me do something, else, just let me know. I can try to fit it in. Can't make any promises, but I'll try to fit it in. I do have a lot on my plate, and this is more of like a hobby and an outlet for me. And I really am wanting to find community here, find some planner friends, planner pals. So yeah, that's all for today, you guys. Thanks for watching and have a good week. Bye.